Many women find themselves in violent relationships every day.
Oftentimes, victims are too scared or embarrassed to admit to violence that's happening at home.
He was continuing to stalk her and show up at her home.
Sending emergency.
My mommy and daddy are having a fight.
It's tragic that it can be often very hard and very difficult for women to leave those relationships.
You don't understand. He has a history of beating me up. He's been arrested for assaulting me.
According to the police report obtained by Not on Your Side, she yelled, "Oh my God, he's here."
Domestic violence. Domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
A history of domestic violence.
We need to stop being so reactive to violence and start being more proactive.
For something like this when I was a teenager, like I literally would have killed someone. I would have strangled the life breath out of someone for this. So I don't get it.
I don't know. It's like with teenagers, whatever your parents want to force you to do, you definitely don't want to do.
Yeah. Yep. Like shower. That's a big thing.
Well, we are recording, so just to let you two know, I was checking the volume, but hey, might as well say hi to our listeners and welcome to the Warrior Forge Project podcast. We've got Amy and Sam on the phone today, and we're talking about home workouts since it's relevant. It's April of 2020, and I'm sure everybody will be talking about this year as, you know, the year of the pandemic. Hopefully it doesn't become a typical winter season phenomenon.
Oh God. Yeah.
So we were just talking about our workouts, and Amy's lucky she's, well, kind of. She gets to go to the judo studio, and all of her family does judo, but I'm sure it gets old with family, and you don't have your normal training partners.
Yeah. Tony's, I think Tony's picked up the COVID-15 already. So he was my partner. I was trying to throw him Uchimata yesterday, and between being out of shape and him putting on, I think he's over 200 now, I think he's 210. Uchimata is not really the optimal throw to do on him at the moment. So that's where I'm at. But we're doing Newaza, and knee on belly is kind of fun. With him at 210 pounds. Like 115 is seafood.
So you taking out like your home frustrations on each other in the dojo?
That I do believe that happened last night. So yeah, I think I am a little bit. I think we're both being a little evil, because I didn't feel him tap when he tapped, so I he needs to tap harder, I guess.
It wasn't selective tapping.
Yeah. Oh, you're tapping. Oh, sorry. Oops. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. Well, Sam, you've been killing the home workouts.
Yeah, I've been running a lot. I hate running, but for the Army, I have to get fast again. So it's a matter right now, kind of like reconditioning my body to.
So for ROTC, you still have to like run every day and everything.
I've been doing every other day because my physical therapist, like one of the last times I saw them, they told me like hold off on running every day, otherwise you're incredibly likely to re-injure yourself. So I've been doing alternating, so like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm typically running, and then Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, I may or may not have obtained a kettlebell from the ROTC department without formal permission. It's called Tactical Acquirement. It will be returned once everything's done, but I've got an 18-pound kettlebell, and I've been using that like a little monster a few days a week, and I'm actually starting to see like mass come back on my legs, barrage gremlin, and then I have a ruck still, which is the awesome heavy backpack, so I've been doing squats with those. I'll load up a bunch of weight in that and squat, and I'll load it up with like 25, 30 pounds and then go walk for a few miles too.
Nice.
And I got a pull-up bar. I have a pull-up bar. I got one of the last ones that was available on Amazon.
Yeah, I heard all that stuff's kind of selling out. I know a lot of people were trying to get mats and stuff.
I can't find dumbbells. I can't find any more kettlebells because I'd like to get a couple 10-pound dumbbells for some stuff, but I can't find any equipment on Amazon, Target, Walmart. It's gone. And how many people do you think are actually going to work out during this pandemic season?
Just the people that always go to the gym anyway.
Yeah. I'm so jealous. You guys keep posting these different workouts, and I have to modify for multiple reasons. I have to modify because I think I'm the oldest one in this group. Am I?
How old are you?
46.
I'm 42, so we're close.
So I've always had.
Brenda's older, I think. I think Brenda is close to 50. She just works out like she's 20. I'm so jealous.
It's insane. I love Brenda, but Brenda's insane.
We'll have to get Brenda on here too.
Yeah, her pre-workout.
I know her pre-workout's everybody else's workout.
Yeah, I can't do the pull-ups anymore.
Because of your shoulder.
Good. With your shoulder. I started all this too late. Yeah. I started all of this way late in life, and I don't think I could ever do a pull-up.
Yeah, I've been lucky in that area, but not so lucky in the running area. Like cardio kills me. I'm struggling right now with getting enough cardio because I have a really hard time running every time. Since I was 35 and had my first calf tear, I've had 3 calf tears. And every time I start running again or add it to my regime, no matter what, like how casually I add it or how slow I add it or how much I go on and off running, jogging, whatever, I'm always really careful about stretching, all that stuff. As soon as I add running back to everything, my routine, I tear another calf.
Damn.
I know, it sucks. So cardio is really rough.
Is it the same one?
No, I have tears in both.
Oh, okay. Have you looked at like concept rowers? Like, I have used those when I was in the walking boot. I would take my boot off and I would row for like 1,000 meters, and I would just be pouring sweat.
Oh yeah, rowing's good.
The rowers and the assault bikes. When I couldn't.
Bikes are good. I haven't ever had a problem with bikes.
The assault bike is that fan one with the handles that you push.
Yeah, but I mean, a bike's a bike, right? I mean, yeah, it's harder.
An assault bike, that sounds kind of fun. You run people over with it or something.
I'm just gonna do the workout like that guy in that meme video with the samurai sword.
Oh my gosh, that would make it an assault bike.
That's what I was thinking. I get so bored with that stuff though. That's why I love, I love jujitsu, and what I really need to do is do more shadow boxing and more boxing in general, because that's really good cardio. That's why I love jujitsu so much, is because we can just do cardio rounds and get, to the point of pouring sweat.
I'm pouring sweat after warm-ups. Like, I know you're a purple belt and you skip that now, but...
Shut up. I don't always skip warm-ups.
Most purple belts do.
The thing about me, though, like, if I'm there for warm-ups, I will do warm-ups. If I'm not there for warm-ups, it's not because I'm intentionally skipping them. It's because I already did jiu-jitsu that morning.
3 times.
I already went to the gym. I already walked my dogs. And then I'm late to jiu-jitsu because I've already done it. It's not intentionally to miss the warm-ups.
Oh, I just like picking on purple belts. My friends fell. I'm like, you can skip your warm-ups now. He's like 6'5" and 265. He's like my big mentor here. He's also a judoka. Like, he was telling me the best throw for big guys is Seanagi, and I was like, screw that. You're like 3 of me.
So Sam, I was venting to Amy this morning because you and I were talking about home workouts and all these workouts we've been posting and all that stuff, and I was feeling my age this morning, and I had to vent to Amy because it's like, it's that for the first time in my life, I'm feeling like last decade, it was way easier for me to work out. Like, I enjoyed it, my body reacted, pretty much did whatever I told it to do, and now I'm at the first time in my life I'm feeling like, geez, I wish I felt like I did a few years ago.
Oh no. And I can totally relate, because I started this, I don't know, 38 maybe, and the newness kind of got me through. The newness and that when it bites you, the passion of it, that kind of keeps you going. And then after my surgery, I totally believe if you rest, you rest. So this whole COVID thing is really killing me, because I think the only thing keeping me going was that I never stopped. Right. And my body wants me to stop, but it's sheer meanness at this point. It's sheer mean mom strength determination that is keeping me on the mat and going, because it hurts. I have to talk myself into completing warm-up every time, because it hurts. You just can't shake it off and just have your body push you through it. It's a mental thing. When you guys say warm-up, do you mean the warm-up they do at judo or jiu-jitsu, or are you talking about the warm-up prior to the warm-up? Because I have 2 separate warm-ups. And I know it takes more time and all that, but when I go for a run, I go through a full 20-minute, not stretch, but active mobility and hip swings and lateral hip swings and doing body weight squats.
Have you done the judo warm up at Amy's dojo?
I have.
Because that's like an hour warm up.
Yeah, so I'm talking about a judo warm up.
Like the whole thing. Like everything you do before judo.
Yeah.
Which is a workout.
And all the frog hops and everything. Yeah, all that. That's our warm up. So, and that's what hurts. That's what I actually have to talk myself into. And it's to the point now where I do need to stretch first, because it hurts. And I end up showing up when I show up from work, and I just gotta kind of jump right in, and it's very it is a hard pill to swallow. Yeah, that you just can't shake it off, and you just can't make it happen.
Right.
So
yeah. You can't push your body as much as you used to be able to, even though you know there's people our age and older that are pushing boundaries still. And we want to be those people, you know, and I think that we are, you know, to an extent we are, because a lot of people our age don't do what we do on a daily basis, but that doesn't mean I don't want to be where I was 5 years ago.
Yeah. And I can't, and just as much as we can't compare ourselves to anybody else, we can't compare ourselves to the person that we were 3 years ago. Or even last year. Because we're different. We're different people. We've had a whole, like me, I've had a surgery. And I have teenagers, and that right there, I'm a different person.
Right, teenagers going through
mentally and physically
crap.
a different person than I was last year.
That kind of reframing is where I've been at lately, because like there's some people at the gym I have here that I will not roll with. They will intentionally try and harm me, and it's just the kind of person they are. I wish they weren't at my gym, but that reframing of like, we can't compare ourselves to others. We need to, and like, sometimes my school will get picked on because I take a long time to warm up, and I warm up on top of the warm up. And it's because I'm trying to prevent injury. So while both y'all have had surgery and bad calf tears, like I had a ton of torn ligaments in the ankle kind of thing, so I could move my foot for 3 months. Like doing that prehab and really taking that time to warm up, and I'm learning more and more about it in school too. Like, your warm up should be everything. And I know the judo one's quick and you want to just hop in. Like, I know I can't immediately hop into Ukemi because I'm a wreck myself. Y'all remember seeing me do that wonderful Aikido roll, right? That hurt.
I don't know, Amy, are you doing, like, are you, besides going in with the family, because I know that's not as intense of a workout as you get in a normal class, are you doing workouts? I know that you did Sam's plank challenge that we posted last week. For me,
that's the only thing that made me sore.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, I'm trying to get to the point every day where I know I'm gonna be sore the next day, or I go to the point of I can't do this exercise anymore, because I feel like that's the only thing that's getting me progress in the stay-at-home workouts, because I wasn't doing at-home workouts. I was going to the gym all the time. So it's such a different workout to me, even though I've done these workouts. I started working out when I was my daughter's age. At 16, I started getting really into working out and how it made me feel. And so I've done home workouts since a very young age, but I haven't in the last however many years I've been doing martial arts. So it's,
because you don't need to.
Yeah, I know.
Martial arts does it all.
And it's so boring. That's like the biggest thing, I think, is finding those challenges that people are doing, and, you know, posting our challenges and trying to get our people into the, you know, involved in what we're doing, so that we have a variety of things to do, because it is boring.
It's boring, yeah. And it's completely mental for me at this point, because I do get bored. And it was, I think Sam had said if you could do 40s, that's beginner level, and then 6 and 8 and 10. It hurt. It hurts my shoulders, but it's that sheer meanness of my mentality at this point.
So you like have to get to that point.
10. Yeah, I had to do the 10, and I'm out there by myself in the front yard, And that was when I had a little fever and thought, oh my God, I've got corona. I had to stay away from my family. The mentalness of this, it's very heavy. But Abby came out and she's like, what are you doing? So I did I did 11 because I was showing her what I was doing. And it was just because Sam said, oh yeah, superhero is 10. And I was like, well, damn it, I have to do that.
Right.
Sam said so. And, I put it out there so people don't have to, murder themselves, and then Amy has to go out there and be like, no, I'm doing 10. I don't care if it breaks my shoulder again. I was doing 4 rounds of that to finish off a kettlebell workout. I'm like, I know I'm doing beginner, but I already just did a ton of stuff, and I'm, about to throw up. So I'm not doing all 10. So what if someone else wants to? Here's the different levels I would put it at.
So for you guys, when you're doing planks, when you're doing plank challenges, or when you're doing your normal routine, if those are in there, what are you doing when you're doing your planks? Are you meditating? Are you thinking about your day? Are you looking at your phone? Are you watching something? What are you doing? Because they're so boring.
I was playing with ladybugs. My yoga mat was filled with ladybugs. I was playing with ladybugs. I'm in the garage, so there's a bunch of spiders. I'm not gonna play with those though.
Oh, come on.
I will listen to productivity YouTube videos, and depending on the morning, I will put on my angry music. Just depends on the morning. But a lot of times I'll be watching, or I'll put on Netflix or something and go through it. It's just a distraction. Or I'll sing the Jeopardy theme song. Jeopardy. Oh yeah, I'll sit there and I'll hum it.
See, I started to space out while you were talking about that. That's how boring it is.
It is. I had to judo it up too. I had to throw in some judo, almost as I'm planking, I'm doing mountain climbers, and I'm daydreaming about getting back on the mat and being surrounded by all my littles. And it's going to the dojo and having it be empty is making me sad. I don't like it.
I know, it hurts your soul. It's like I was trying to watch jiu-jitsu videos while I was doing planks. And for one, it's really hard for me. I don't know how people watch hours of jiu-jitsu videos because I have this, it's part of my ADHD. If I'm staring at a screen looking at videos, I'm just staring at a screen looking at videos. I'm not learning the move. You know what I mean?
I gotta do it.
If I'm struggling with a burrata plata, for example, and I want to know how somebody does something, or I want to know somebody's secret little nugget that they're giving in their video, then I can pay attention to that. But just to watch videos, I don't have the attention span for that. So it's not helping me by trying to watch a video while I'm doing a plank and then trying to tap the screen while I'm doing the plank. It's not helping me.
No, I totally feel that. I tried watching, and I was trying to practice on the dummy and stuff, and I was trying to describe it to some of my folks. I'm like, it's not the same. There's no live feedback. It's not trying to keep the air. It's just okay, yeah, you can choke me. I need that live feedback.
Yeah. So what do we do about the home workouts? I mean, all we can do is make them. I think that Amy's right, though. I think the same thing for me. If there's a challenge, if it's a challenge, I think the first 2 days of the stay-at-home order, Esther tagged me in the 10 push-up challenge, and I was like, okay, I'll do 10 and then I'll raise you 10. And then I saw somebody else raise somebody else by twice. It was 20 to 40 or something. And it's if somebody challenges me, I can trick my mind into just doing it just to do it. like Amy did the superhero count on your planks. But unless it's something like that, like I have to trick my mind. It's the same thing when I'm running. If I'm running and I'm going to do, a half marathon or something, it's really just a mind trick of I have to do this much every day, and then I have to do a long run every week.
Oh, I've been tricking myself. I'll go for a run, and I'll be like, okay, you're going to run to this point. And then when I can see that point, I'll say, JK, next point that you're going to run to. And I just have to keep lying to myself because I hate running. I hate running if I'm not chasing a ball.
I don't know how anybody just works out like this forever without doing a martial art.
I don't know. Fast Esther. She used to be a crazy runner lady. She still kind of is.
I don't know. I guess that's why CrossFit, CrossFit's so addicting to people because of the PRs. And I think that's the same, the same concept. Because you're constantly trying to beat your PR.
I think CrossFit people would be excellent in jiu-jitsu just because it's that same, constantly trying to improve. I think we need to just convert all the CrossFit people to jiu-jitsu. I think that's what we need to do. I miss my littles too, Amy. One of them messaged me on Instagram. They told me they missed me. Oh, I was like, oh, miss you too, kiddo. Can't wait till we can beat each other up again. But I want to compete. There was one of my favorite places to compete was in April, and I got canceled. And
yeah.
I know if I rest too much, I'm gonna rust, and I don't have. All of my competitors are in their 20s, and I just have to keep going because I still want to compete.
I hear you. I want to compete as long as I can.
Did I tell you what one of them said to me at the last tournament?
What?
Oh no. Oh my god, I felt so old. I felt old, but it was kind of endearing at the same time. It was a San Jose Buddhist, and I think I had 4 or 5 competitors. And they were all, 20. I think one of them was 18. All different colleges, because it was at San Jose Buddhist. And one of them, she had asked me, she lost her phone, had to call her mom. She asked to borrow my phone. I let her use my phone. As we're standing on the mat, warming up, they called our pool, and we're waiting for our matches to start. And she gave me back my phone, and she said, she asked me, she said, well, how long have you been doing this? And I couldn't really remember the exact amount of years. And she goes, oh, okay, because I remember watching you compete when I was growing up. I was like,
so cute.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You're like, it hasn't been that long.
I know, it hasn't been that long. So I was thinking, well, how old can this girl possibly be? And I've only been competing for maybe 6 years. So I guess if she was the one that was 18, then she would have been Abby's age, watching me compete. And I ended up take that as endearing. I would take that as endearing. That was cute, and we fought, and did I beat her? I don't think I beat her. I think she beat me. But we wished. Yeah. She beat me by a Wazari. And then afterwards, after we go to the results and the podium and stuff, she went to stage. She's like, "You're really good for your," and I know she was going to say for your age, but she paused and she stopped. She's like, "You're really good at judo." She kind of tried to save herself, but I was like, "Okay, well, thank you."
I mean, she could say age. I mean, it's still a compliment. You know what I mean? Because I bet she couldn't guess your age.
Well, oh my God, they call it out over the loudspeaker.
Oh, they say your age?
Yeah, well, they all know that it's me because they'll say, okay, senior females, brown belts, age 18 to 46.
Oh.
Everybody knows.
Aw. I wish I could do judo, man. I really wish I could, because I would totally compete in it. Then you wouldn't be the only one.
Over the years, I've noticed that there are more, when they call out the age groups like that, we'll hear age 18 to 32 or 18 to 35. So it's getting up there. I mean, there are more women that are doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing with jiu-jitsu.
That's kind of cool.
It's getting more and more, so.
It is, and I always make it a point to go to seek out those women. And there's a couple of them now that I've seen the last couple tournaments, and I just go over and tell them, hey, keep going.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I make sure to tell them, I saw your match, that was great, because we need to promote that a little bit more, I think.
Oh yeah, the camaraderie within the community is very important. And I like that the judo and jiu-jitsu communities kind of, mix. They work together. So although most of us don't compete together, but it goes well enough together where the communities are kind of combined in some places.
Yeah, it's easy to support each other because that crossover doesn't change.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
So what do you guys do? Do you have a schedule for yourself while we're at home?
Nope.
As far as workouts go? Or do you just fit them in wherever you can?
Fit them in wherever I can. Whenever one of the four of us is not losing our minds, and I have a moment to spare.
And you're still working.
I am, yeah.
I've been scheduling time. I've been trying to make sure I wake up at 5:30. And that just allows me to have quiet time before anyone else is up. And I work out, have my first breakfast, shower, and then get working before anyone else is up.
Yeah, today I got up a little earlier, and I got up at 5:30, and I usually get up at 5:30. So I felt a little more normal today because I got up my normal time and worked out, got my workout done, and got coffee and walked the dogs before 8:30. So, and I haven't been doing that. I haven't been setting an alarm, so I've been oversleeping, and that has not helped my workouts. So I think I need to be more at a normal schedule for what my normal days are.
For physical health, yes, but then also I found having a schedule is helping my mental health too, because I'm losing it.
I think that's on my end. Having a schedule and trying to stick to it is actually having the opposite effect. So it's a
more
good
stressful,
idea
more stressful
for us to have a schedule, but then it's just another thing I end up failing at. And feeling like, oh crap, I failed at that. And now you get in that vortex of guilt. So I'm kind of going, I'm going to
it can be both ways,
strong with good intentions, and I'm going to finish strong with good intentions. And if it happens, it happens. But we always get in something physical, some kind of walk, some kind of mental chat, check-in. Doesn't always happen on a schedule or when we plan on doing it, but
my schedule gets beat up all the time. Like the other day, I was gonna do homework, and it ended up my grandparents called and they were out of toilet paper. So I spent 2 hours driving to their house and driving around to different stores, finding them some toilet paper.
Did you find some?
Yeah, I did.
In Idaho, that's a problem.
I mean, I've threatened to my small dog if she pees in a house again that she's going to be turned into some form of sock. But I guess we could turn her into toilet paper too. No, but like I use the schedule to kind of like, this is what I'd like to accomplish today. I have to work on. I'm working on the same thing of reframing. Like if I don't get it done 100%, but that's okay. This is what I would like to accomplish on a perfect day, and if I don't get it 100%, that's okay too. I have my priorities on the side of like, I have to complete this homework assignment today because it's due today, but if I get through that and I don't get anything else done homework-wise, it's going to be okay. That's kind of the place where I'm at, though. Like, I know sometimes people having a to-do list stresses them out, or having a schedule stresses them out. But for me, I kind of have to keep on something rigorous, or I'll find drugs or something.
Well, yeah, I think for Amy and, me, anybody that has kids, I think it's healthy to, kind of have your goals for the day and be optimistic about your schedule and have that plan, but then not be too stringent on yourself and too hard on yourself when that plan fails, because there's just too many things with work and family, kids, too many things that come up that sabotage you during the day that you have to be okay with, drinking a glass of wine at 2:00 and calling it good.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I should start drinking because I don't know that I would stop.
That's where I'm at too, Amy.
Yeah. Well,
Mom was like, oh, you should come to this party. I'm like, I will not stop. And they're like, what? And I'm like, no, seriously, I would like hurt myself by drinking too much alcohol. I can't drink right now.
I started to catch myself, I think beginning of last week, where I was drinking midweek, and it seemed like I was drinking like earlier. I don't drink a lot. It's like 1 or 2 drinks, right? But I typically only drink 1 or 2 drinks a couple times a week.
On Friday.
Mostly on the weekend, yeah. So this week I'm going back to only drinking on the weekend. Because it's hard, like when you're stuck at home and then you get into this funnel of, me and Amy were talking about this the other day, a funnel of getting wrapped up in social media and the doom and gloom and all the stuff, all the news that's out there. So it's really important to just, maybe check in on that once a day or once every other day and then put it down, because it is not healthy to get wrapped up in the drama on social media.
Oh, all I know is when all of this stuff is over, like, I told a couple of my friends, I'm like, we're going out, we're going dancing, I'm getting schnockered. But yeah, the social media, sorry, I'm like back on 2 objects.
I'm pretty sure you said shit-faced, Sam.
I said schnockered.
Anybody out there listening, Sam would not typically say schnockered.
I actually say schnockered a lot.
Yeah, but can you spell that?
SCHONEZRQ73.
Okay, Sam made up a new word, and I made up a new term this morning when I was talking to Amy about this call, and that was the blue 42s.
Blue 42s. So what would mine be? I know it rhymes with 6. Well,
no, I can't think of anything else that rhymes with 6.
Because I'm Googling it now.
Damn it.
You can just be a blue 42 too, Amy.
I would love to play Amy's 42.
I know every year. Sam, you won't know for 20 years, so.
46 bricks, 46 chicks. Tricks, sticks, ticks, flicks.
But I feel like like I have in my pants. I got bricks in my pants. I can't do it.
We'll figure it out. We'll brainstorm.
46.
I'll think about it doing my workout in the morning.
Gosh.
I'll let you know if I come up with anything. All right, so do we have any advice, constructive advice for our listeners, or do we just settle with home workouts are boring?
Home workouts are boring, but don't be too hard on yourself.
I mean, they can be boring. I've been really trying to make sure I don't get bored with mine. I use a lot of music and positive motivation with coffee. I can't have coffee until I work out.
We'll keep an eye on our social media for the Warrior Forge Project on Facebook and IG. We have been posting some workout challenges, and if we come up with more than one a week, we will post more than one a week. We're also going to be posting, let me look at my notes. My goal is to post once a day on Warrior Forge, as well as our podcast. We're going to have one podcast per week. We'll post one workout challenge per week. And we're trying to do one live Instagram meeting per week. Although all of us moms and others with the Warrior Forge Project don't want to get in front of a live camera in their jammies and whatever they happen to be drinking at the time.
I'm telling you.
So I will try to do that once a week. We also have a really exciting new thing that we're going to start doing, but I'm not going to announce that quite yet because I don't want to jinx it and give anybody some false hope on how soon it will come out. So we will leave that for a surprise. Another series that we're going to be doing. So that'll be fun, especially for a lot of people that have done our seminars and workshops. It'll be really fun. A lot of stuff for women that are interested in taking a different martial art or any martial art. So that's just a little hint I'll throw out there. Either of you have anything you want to add?
No, I don't think so. Don't compare yourself to others.
One at a time.
Don't compare yourself to others. And don't compare yourself to the person that you were a year ago. You're different every day.
True. And we're growing no matter what.
Yep.
1% better every day.
Awesome. Well, you guys remember to be your own hero.
Be Warrior Forge.
The Warrior Forge Project is currently looking for podcast sponsors. If you'd like to be mentioned before and during each podcast, please email us at warriorforged@gmail.com or through our website or social media platforms. You can find us at warriorforgeproject.com or find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, or YouTube. The Warrior Forge Project is a 501c3 nonprofit corporation, and all of its team members are volunteers. All sponsorships and donations are greatly appreciated, and 100% of sponsorships and donations go straight into program development to travel and teach women, children, and families mental and physical self-defense.